Michaela's hospital battle inside Jedidiah and Katey's journey as new parents. Duggar family rallies around Jed and Katey during twin daughters' birth. Hi. Anava, welcome to Duggar Family News. Go to spot for the latest trends, celebrity news, and everything in between. Don't forget to subscribe to Did of Duggar and his wife, Katey, recently experienced one of the most heartwarming moments of their lives with the birth of their twin daughters. Their joy, however, was tempered by a challenging situation involving one of their newborns, Michaela, who was unexpectedly admitted to the hospital. Shortly after birth, the new parents have been navigating both the excitement and the difficulties that come with welcoming two precious lives into the world, and their journey has been full of emotion, support, and hope. The birth of their twin daughters, Michaela and her sister Michaela, marked a beautiful milestone in Jedidiah and Katey's lives. While both girls are undeniably adored by their parents, Miguel's health complications immediately following her birth brought a wave of concern. Michaela, like many newborns, was affected by the extreme cold weather, which contributed to her developing a serious cold and cough. This left the young parents worried, unsure, and in need of reassurance. The Duggar family has always been close-knit, and during such trying times their strength comes from their unwearying support for one another. Immediately after noticing Michaela's symptoms, Jedidiah and Katey decided to take swift action, seeking medical advice and care for their daughter. Michaela was admitted to the hospital to ensure that she could receive the best care possible. According to Duggar, the attending physician who is overseeing Michaela's care, the cold weather likely contributed to Michaela's respiratory issues, a situation that many newborns experience during the colder months. While the diagnosis was alarming, Duggar was optimistic, explaining that with proper care and attention, Michaela would recover quickly. This reassurance provided some relief to Jedidiah and Katey, who were understandably worried about their daughter's health. So soon after her birth, the couple took comfort in knowing that Michaela was in the best hands and that the medical team was dedicated to ensuring her well-being. Michaela's condition, though worrying, was not considered life-threatening, and her prognosis was positive. The Duggars, who have always been strong believers in faith and family, found solace in the knowledge that Michaela was receiving top-notch medical attention, and they hoped she would soon be strong enough to leave the hospital and join her twin sister Michaela at home. Despite the challenges they were facing with Michaela's health, Jedidiah and Katey remained focused on the love they had for their daughter. They had been eagerly anticipating the arrival of their twin girls for months, and while Michaela's hospital stay created some uncertainty, it did not overshadow the overwhelming joy they felt becoming parents. The couple has always expressed a deep sense of gratitude for their growing family, and while this difficult period tested their resilience, their love for their daughters only grew stronger with every passing day. As Michaela received medical care, the family rallied around Jedidiah and Katey, offering their support and prayers. One of the most touching moments during this challenging time came when Jedidiah's sister Duggar, along with her husband Jeremy Volo, made a visit to the hospital. Duggar, who has always been close to her siblings, took the opportunity to visit the new parents and their twin daughters. Duggar and Jeremy, both parents, themselves understood the emotional weight of the situation and offered comfort and encouragement to Jedidiah and Katey. Their presence in the hospital was a reminder of the strength that comes from family, and their visit was a comforting gesture that meant a great deal to the new parents. During their visit, Duggar and Jeremy spent time with Jedidiah, Katey, and their daughters, offering words of support and sharing in the joy of the new additions to the family. Their visit was not only a chance to connect as a family, but also an opportunity to show solidarity in a time of uncertainty. Jedidiah and Katey, feeling the weight of their worries for Michaela, were deeply touched by the outpouring of love and support from their family. This moment helped them feel less alone in their struggles and provided them with the emotional strength they needed to continue navigating their first days As parents to twin daughters, throughout this trying time, the Duggar family has continued to pray for Mela's swift recovery. They have been reminded of the power of faith and the importance of staying positive, even in the face of adversity. Miguel's health remains their top priority, but the Doors are hopeful that she will soon be able to join her sister at home. In the meantime, Katey and Jedidiah have been doing everything they can to support each other, drawing strength from their family's unwavering support. As the days pass, Michaela's condition continues to improve, and there is hope that she will soon be strong enough to leave the hospital. Jedidiah and Katey are looking forward to the moment when both of their daughters can be at home, where they can start their new life together. As a family of 4, they are overwhelmed by the outpouring of support from friends, family, and well-wishers, and they are filled with gratitude for the prayers that have been offered on their behalf. Though their first days of parenthood have been filled with unexpected challenges, Jedidiah and Katey remain optimistic. The arrival of their twin daughters, Michaela and Matt, has filled their hearts with love, and they are eager to watch them grow and thrive as they look forward to the future. The couple remains dedicated to giving their daughters a loving, nurturing, and faith-driven environment in which to flourish. Jedidiah and Katey's journey into parenthood has only just begun, and while it hasn't been without its hurdles, they are grateful for the incredible gift of becoming parents to 2 beautiful girls. Michaela's recovery is a testament to the strength of the medical care and the support they've received from their family. The couple remains hopeful, knowing that they have the love of their family and their faith to guide them through every step of their parenting journey. With the support of their family, including Duggar and Jiren, and the prayers from their friends and followers, Jedidiah and Katey are confident that they will soon be able to bring both of their daughters home. They are excited for the new chapter that lies ahead and look forward to the moments of joy and love that will fill their home in the days to come as they navigate the challenges of parenthood. They know they are not alone. Surrounded by family love and support, they are ready to embrace this exciting new phase of their lives. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And when Michaela was born, Jedidiah and Katey's world flipped upside down. Their long-anticipated journey into parenthood was marked not by the joy they had imagined, but by the unexpected twists of fear, uncertainty, and overwhelming hope. Michaela's battle began hours after birth, when doctors noticed troubling signs in her vital signs, and soon, their precious newborn was whisked away to the neonatal intensive care unit, (NICU). The first night felt like a blur. Jedidiah and Katey clung to each other in the sterile hospital room, the empty bassinet beside them a constant reminder of their daughter's struggle. Despite the whirlwind of emotions, they tried to stay positive. They kept telling each other that Michaela was a fighter. But the longer they sat in that cold room, the more the gravity of their situation sank in. Each beep from the monitors, each knock on the door, carried with it a mix of dread and hope. The days that followed were a mixture of tests, medical jargon, and moments of uncertainty. Michaela's condition was serious, and her small body was fighting a battle far beyond what any newborn should have to endure. There were moments when the doctors couldn't offer any clear answers, only more tests, more waiting, more praying. Jedidiah and Katey found themselves overwhelmed, not just by the reality of the situation, but by the barrage of emotions that came with it. The joy of becoming parents was overshadowed by the terror of the unknown. In those darkest moments, Jedidiah and Katey found strength in each other. As the hours passed, they learned to navigate the hospital's labyrinthine hallways together, leaning on one another for support. The gentle touch of Jedidiah's hand as they sat by Michaela's incubator, the quiet whispers of reassurance between Katey and her husband, became their lifeline. As the days turned into weeks, the couple began to notice small victories. Michaela, despite the odds, was beginning to show signs of improvement. The doctors were cautiously optimistic, but they never allowed themselves to be certain. Each small step forward felt monumental, a triumph in the face of adversity. Jedidiah and Katey held their breath with each new development, but they allowed themselves
Throughout their
to feel
journey,
hope creeping in.
Michaela's
Fight became a symbol of resilience. And so, with every challenge, Jedidiah and Katey found themselves growing not just as parents, but as individuals bound together by the unbreakable bond of love and determination. There was no certainty of what the future would hold, but there was an unwavering certainty in the love they had for their daughter. Michaela's hospital battle wasn't just a test of her strength, it was a test of her parents' resolve. Together, Jedidiah and Katey learned that parenthood wasn't always about the moments of joy they had imagined. Sometimes it was about surviving the storm, holding on to each other, and finding hope in the midst of uncertainty. All from Duggar Family News, 19 kids and counting, twins, related. For you recently uploaded, watched.